Hello everybody! How are you this evening? My stream starting soon screen crashed. I don't know why, but hopefully everything's still going okay. How are you? Who have we got tonight? We've got Paul, Seamus, Jake, and Matt. Hello, welcome anybody who's liking. I'm excited to be back. I missed stream last week because I had things happening that just was a bit much. So yeah, but I'm excited to be back. How is everybody this evening? I've got Molly on the side of my desk, which is incredibly messy at the moment. So she's kind of like glaring at me because her usual little spot that she likes to sleep on is not really clear. Here, Molly, how about I fix it for you? Do you want to come here? Can you come here? She's like, no, I do not want to come here. Well, happy Tuesday. Tonight we're gonna try something a little bit different. Well, hopefully going to see. Is everybody still there? Are you still with me? Checking. Okay, over on YouTube it looks fine. That's good. Tonight I'm going to try drawing a D&D map for the first time. Well, I guess it's just a map, but specifically for D&D. I've never done it before, so I don't know. We're gonna see how it goes. But to make things easier for myself, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to use my hometown, which is Adelaide, South Australia, which I think most of you in chat are from, to use that as kind of a base. And I think Adelaide is a particularly good city to do this for because it's quite small. It is set out on a grid, which makes it very easy to navigate, and there's like some pretty clear sections of the city that could be translated into something fantasy-esque. So yeah, we're gonna see how that goes. Now hopefully my iPad is all connected. Jake, you're there? Excellent. Hello. There, yeah, and it is a delay. I turned down the latency, so hopefully the delay is not as bad as it was last time, because, yeah, I want to check to you guys. Alright, here we go. Cool idea, excellent, thank you. I mean, I don't know if it's a particularly original idea, but, it's an idea. Right. Oh, hey look, here's my YouTube notifications. Alright, so I'm gonna have to set this up so I can actually see what I'm doing. Let me do some rearranging. How's the audio, everybody? Is it okay in terms of just the volume? I can turn the music down a bit if it's a bit too loud. What is this on my... Oh, it's sunscreen. I was like, what is that on my mouse pad? Joys of living with a small child. Right, so I've got here... Is anything truly original if everything we have now is just a newer, updated version? This is true, Seamus, absolutely. Alright, so I've got here a map of Adelaide. So this is a very old, like, council map, tourist map. But I like how it's just nice and clear. So this is North Adelaide. I used to live right on this road right here, Strangways Terrace. North Adelaide, and then we've got the river running through. This is all different now because, yeah, so now the hospital is like, this is an old map, so the hospital is kind of like, oh here, I need to add a new layer. This is kind of like where the hospital and stuff is now. And this is like Adelaide Oval's been all upgraded and stuff. And then over here is Botanic Gardens and the zoo, and over here is like where all the fringe festivals are held, so that'll be a good, like, maybe a carnival spot. And then this side of the city I don't know as well because I mainly stick to the northern side of the city, so yeah. So that's a little old Adelaide. It's so small you can walk from one side to the other in like half an hour. But yeah, that's that. Great wallpaper. Oh yeah, thanks. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I can't remember the artist's name. I'll have to look it up so I can put it in the chat. for full credit. Oh, it's actually on the picture. At Arlin Arts. Yeah. Fringe can be the face circus. Yes. You read my mind. Exactly, exactly. Yeah. So, like I said, I don't think I'm particularly artistically talented. So we're just going to give this a crack. I'm very inspired by the map of Leviathan from the Dimension 20 show, Pirates of Leviathan. Like, I just like how... Like, I like how it has the 3D elements. And I just like how busy it is. Like, it just feels like it's overflowing. There is no way in a million years that I am going to get anything remotely resembling this. But this is kind of, you know, kind of just what I'm, you know, in an ideal world. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Hey, Jake. So, the artist is, let me find it so I can put it in chat so I can, I want to make sure I credit where credit is due. Also, if you haven't watched Pirates of Leviathan, I highly recommend it. It is so good. It's just such a great show. And it's like short, sharp. It's just excellent. The map. Where is the map? I'll find it in a minute. If I go to images. Hayden loves anime. Am I Team Jacob or Team Emwood? I am neither. Because I have never seen Twilight. Which I think I'm correct in assuming that is what you're referring to. Apologies. Yes, I would like to go to the website so that I can see who the map is by. Thank you. Is it gonna give me an artist credit? Oh, I saw the artist credit earlier when I was looking at this map. Oh, here it is. Mark Ledgerwood. Mark Ledgerwood. In case you want to have a look. Sad violin. I'm so sorry. The isometric grid on Procreate is great. Okay, cool. So I'm glad I've got someone who knows about Procreate here because I don't know a huge amount about it. So how do I get an isometric grid? This is the first question. I have a grid brush, which is just this. But is there a new, like, where you can just have a grid? Canvas? Oh, what's a drawing guide? Ooh, okay, there we go. Edit drawing guide. Oh, isometric. Oh, baby. Okay, that's pretty good. Can I, all right, what if I turn this map on so I can get a sense of the scale? Let's turn this down. Is Team Chaos an option? Always. I would like to think I'm Team Chaos, but I'm just too much of a goody two-shoes for that. Kind of do it like this. So I don't know how big this, how big this thing should be. There you go, you're on it. I haven't really delved into Procreate since they added a lot of new features in the update. Grid size. Maybe like that. Let's just try that. I don't really know what I'm doing. So we might as well just roll with it, you know? I'm imagining North Adelaide with a wall around it as the old city. Ooh, that's a good idea. That's a very good idea. Yeah, so I have a couple of ideas for... Oh, have I made this too small? Oh no, I've just turned it around. Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm going to include North Adelaide just yet. I might just focus on the city itself. And then we'll go from there. Because I don't know if I'm going to finish this tonight. If you set a layer to drawing assist, it will auto follow the angles of the grid. Ooh, okay. If I set the layer. Edit drawing guide. Assisted drawing. Okay. Oh, what did I do? Where did it go? No. What did I do? Oh, I changed the color of it, that's why. Let's go blue. How about that? So if I like... What do you mean it will auto follow the angles of the grid? Oh, I see. Ooh. Oh, that's really helpful. Oh, this is great. This is so good. Thank you. I would have been totally lost without this. If you would think the river would have a ferry going up and down it, and the casino is a base for a criminal empire. Yes, see, this is why I'm so excited to be doing this with everyone, because I know you're going to have so many great ideas. This is awesome. All right, well, first of all, I think what we should maybe do is just sort of sketch out roughly, yeah, what areas are going to be. So this is Rundle Mall. So this should probably, oh yeah, this is not going to work, is it? Because it's going to want me to like, can I turn off? Oh, here we go. I'll do a layer that is unassisted just so I can do this. So I feel like this is going to be the like market district. But then also, yeah, let's do that there. Market district. This can be Hindley Street. Can be the seedier part of town. Seedier section. Even though it is slowly gentrifying. Do you want to see my homebrew essay map? Yeah, absolutely, Stephen. Best place to put it is in the Discord. Look at that! My command worked. Did this command work? It did not. Alright, which is better, pointy dice or rounded dice? Let's go, people. Give me your opinions. I don't know why my commands are not working. Oh, well, there's my Discord link anyway. So that's the best place to put the map. I'd love to see it. Oh gosh, all of the commands are happening at once. Oh no, oh no. But yes, I am doing a giveaway right now of the new D&D book. So if you want to enter, it's really easy. You just have to click that link. It'll take you to the tweet, which has all of the details. Now we kind of get to decide what everything else is going to be. So I feel like the... So maybe like, just because I don't know a huge amount about this area, like, well, here's the square. So we'll keep that there. That's like the town square. Maybe if we put the like, well, the courthouse and stuff is like over here, right? So maybe if we do like this section is like the, like, I don't know, like business and business shit right there. Perfectly spherical dice. No, so I mean like dice that either have the really pointed end or like a rounded edges so that they're like a bit more rolly. All right, over here. This is all different now too because of all the different changes here. So this will be like a carnival. We'll keep this as like gardens. Over here will be like hospital. Or like, not hospital, but like apothecaries, I guess. So, and we'll like, obviously we'll keep the river in there. Oops. Like that. Let's see. Surely there needs to be a cathedral or a mosque. Yeah, absolutely. So the cathedral needs to go here. Because that's where St. Peter's is. So, cathedral. We could probably just make that a bit bigger. What else do we need? We need like... Yes, make Rundle and Rymel Parks fringe time year round. Exactly. Yeah, absolutely. In fact, this could probably... This could maybe extend here. Maybe this could be like... stables and such. I mean, I guess there's probably stables everywhere, but that could be like a big stables. All library schools next to the gardens. Yeah, or, because I kind of just want to stick to where everything is. Well, I mean, not everything, but, where things roughly are. Yeah. So that, yeah, no, you're right, because that's where Adelaide Uni is. Yeah. So, this is, unis. This can be... This is where the museums and art galleries and things are. Because I want to kind of like draw these things. So I'm going to keep the sections fairly big. We're not going to get into like too much detail. This is going to be like kind of rough districts. The CD section is for plants, right? Yeah, exactly. So here, I guess we could put a theater. Is this like the mayor's house? Like, I know that's probably actually over here, right? Because that's where the governor's residence is. So maybe that is actually where that should go. So governor, or whatever we're gonna call it. Stockyards and abattoirs and tanneries and cows, yeah. So is this Adelaide? Are we gonna include the single tram? Wow. Coming in with that hot Melbourne take, Matt. But yes, I think there should be a single tram. That, although, I'll have you know, we actually have 2 trams now, thank you very much. Because we have a tram that runs along here, like this. Round the square. And then we have another one that goes here. Look at that. And then it stops. That's as far as it goes. The Arts and Culture Strip is near the unis. Yes. So the problem is that pit in Adelaide is actually quite small and condensed, but I need to spread it out a little bit. So I feel like let's see, because like here is kind of where the like eateries and stuff are, and then over here, like I would think Road Street and Goodger Street is a bit more like because there's a lot of like food and restaurants and things. That's too many trams. It is. It's just too many trams. Adelaide, we just don't know what to do with ourselves. We're like, but which tram do you catch? Do you catch this tram or that tram? It's just too many decisions. So let's put maybe... Oh, I missed something about a Bard College. I went to the art school on Light Square. Can that be a Bard College? Oh, yeah, because that's where the TAFE is, right? So we could do this like a... Well, maybe this whole section, even though it's maybe not particularly super accurate. Oh, God, what am I doing? Can be... This whole bit can be like the Arts Precinct. Like that. Little square here. It's High Marsh Square. The South Strip is old money and lavish gardens. Yes, that's probably why I have never been there. Maybe we can make that like here. Fancy pants. Actually, instead of markets, I feel like this needs to be like tailors. That kind of a district. And then this here needs to be the markets, where Central Market is. Ooh. Okay, this is getting filled out now. What can we put here? What's this? This is Weymouth and Franklin. Brickworks and ironmongers. Yeah. I feel like, I mean, I don't know much about ye olde cities, but I feel like they would be more on the outskirts of the central city, right? So that would probably be like the suburbs surrounding the main city. So we should put the... Because I think, is that right? So if this is Victoria Square. Yeah, so this is like the courthouse, right? Do you have an eateries area? No, I don't have that yet. So I feel like that should be... Maybe like here, because then it's kind of between the arts and like the markets and stuff. And then also like if we make this smaller, because that doesn't need to be so big, we can put another one here, which is like where Rundle places and stuff. Eateries. So inns. Yeah. And maybe like, maybe if I make this whole back end fancy bits. It's so funny now looking at this map because it's like so many D&D maps that I've seen in adventures and stuff. The cities are all like they're all, you know, rounded, and there's like, you know, like the fancy part would be like in a little like circle off on this side, and then like it would be kind of this like, you know, very like more flowy style of city map, but like Adelaide is literally just a grid. Like this is exactly what it's like. All right, what should we fill with these last bits out as? Maybe this can be like, well, no, the industrial stuff wouldn't go right next to the fancy pants. It would be Like maybe if we put this here. Because I feel like it makes sense to have it kind of at the back of the city, but then it's right next to the fancy district. If we just square off a couple more and then we can kind of decide what we want to do with them. I don't have the, I've got the, this is the schools and the universities over here. Maybe we need a bit more of that. Or we just need, we don't have very many, religious places yet. I've got the cathedral over here, but I feel like in a D&D world, you would usually have more temples and things. Hi Blake, how you doing? Any low, medium level housing? Yeah, what do you guys think? I guess that would just be like, maybe that could just be in here. Suburb. But the thing is, I guess, is about Adelaide is that there isn't really. I mean, I guess there is like apartment buildings. I grew up in Luboffin, abattoirs and brickworks to the north of the highway, cemetery to the southeast, industrial in between. To the right of the square, like St. Peter's. Oh yeah, you mean for a temple area? Yeah. Maybe this part here could be like a sports arena of some kind. That really should probably go over here. Which is where I've put the cathedral. But maybe what I could do is put that here, even though it's not technically where it is. That's fine. This is a fantasy map. And then we could have this be the sporting arena. Like that. Oh, look at Streamlabs doing its thing. I don't know why my chat commands aren't working though. It's weird. Alright, and then I guess just some generic housing right here. We could probably just like chuck in a couple more temples and things. Then do you think we need like a wall around the city? It feels fairly common in fantasy settings. Have like a... Should the wall go all the way up to North Adelaide? Because I feel like, yeah, if we are going to include North Adelaide, this is probably where there's more like suburban housing. Kind of like that. Then over here is the zoo. This is like more eateries and stuff. This is like another fancy area, I think. Well, North Adelaide is just kind of a fancy area to begin with. So here, still not sure. Maybe this is like... like tanneries and stuff. Or, just industrial. If you have to pick, North Adelaide is much fancier, yeah, than South Adelaide. This is true, absolutely. Yeah. If I'm going to include North Adelaide, this is probably going to be fancy pants. And this is going to be like... just... well, in that case, I can make this whole bit industrial. And then make this just some housing. Regal households and merchants for North Adelaide. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Plus it gives them that curvy private neighborhood thing. Yeah, this is absolutely true. Is there a dungeon up to the north with a pile of mind controlling them? That's true. We don't have well, we've got the courthouse and stuff, which I put. Oh, I rubbed it out. That will go here. Courts. Yeah, give me a sec. I was gonna grab some of my D&D books, but they're all like packed away because we're renovating our office at the moment. North Adelaide gets a city wall. Well, I wasn't sure if the wall should go all the way around. I kind of feel like it should, because if the fancy part is in North Adelaide, they would probably put a wall around that. Unfortunately, I don't have a lurk command. None of my commands are working. I don't know why they're not working for YouTube when they work for Twitch, but never mind. All right, well, I think we have a bit of a rough idea anyway to get started. So the question is now, where do I begin? This is the actual daunting part. So I feel like if we're going to be drawing it, this part needs to start at, we need to start at this section. Oh, this is actually making me feel nervous drawing in front of everybody, even though I have specifically stated that I suck at it and it's okay if this is going to be bad. Because that's kind of the whole point of my channel, is just to try stuff. Do I want to use this pen? Oh, now this is the one that I want to have because it has the drawing assistant on. Hello, Melinda. Welcome, welcome. You can just do a straight grid too. Yeah, I absolutely can, but I like to set myself a challenge, you know? I like to make things very difficult for myself. If you want to do an overhead map, yeah. Let's maybe just try this. I don't really know. We're just gonna give it a go, you know? We're just gonna try it. All right. Oh God, there are actual artists here in the chat. So, all right, now how big do I want this to be? I think like, oh, this drawing assistant is kind of messing me up. How dare it? Hold on. So I guess I have to draw all of the I'll have to draw all of these lines, and then when I want to do other lines, I'll have to go to a different layer. Because it won't let me go across the lines. Alright, let's just give this a crack, everybody. So we need just some houses, I guess. Some good old-fashioned houses. I don't know what good old-fashioned houses look like. No. Oh God, this is gonna be a bit of a disaster. No, that's just a cube. Oh God, I'm very out of practice with any kind of drawing. I used to do a lot of drawing all the time. Okay. Let's refresh. I can feel myself turning red. Molly, what you doing, baby? She's sleeping over there. Okay. So... Oh, am I back on my drawing? Oh, I am back on the drawing assistant. I don't want that. I'm just gonna delete that for now. It's kind of got a roof to it. You know, it kind of looks like a house. I feel like the scale is too big though, because like I want it to feel kind of jammed in. So maybe I should make my grid a little bit smaller. Yeah, that's better. Oh gosh. All of these old art lessons coming back to me. You've got this. Thanks, Adam. So what's everyone been up to anyway, by the way? It's been it's been a while since I streamed. I need to just look at what a freaking house looks like. What does this look like? I can't look at this because this is too intense. Let's look at, some images. So I went, camping on the weekend, which was really nice. Haven't been camping in years and years and years. But it was very dusty. I went to the Flinders Ranges, which was really nice. It was a very quiet campsite, which is very much to my speed. I think I might just try and go for more of a 2D rather than trying to do a 3D, because I think that's beyond my skill level. I say as I do a slightly 3D. Saw a centipede while I was camping. Did not like that. Hated that. Hate centipedes. They're worse than spiders. Oh, this is not looking very good. I'm hoping that if I just do enough rough sketches, it will somehow turn out eventually. Do enough like square and triangle shapes, and then when you look at it from a distance. Saw some lizards while we were camping. My dad saw some snakes, but I didn't see them. But at our actual campsite, we only saw I only saw a skink. We didn't really see anything, which is a bit disappointing. A few birds though. I think you have the isometric grid oriented sideways. The long lines should be vertical. How do I change that? Sorry, I got distracted and I haven't been checking on chat. Just got back from holiday, but my fiance avoided camping even though we took everything on. Hey, how you going, Pinky? I think the houses are adorable. Thank you. I've had a few big ones in my garden. We're digging the other day. Oh, what kind of snakes? Is that what you mean? Snakes or centipedes? I've been actually doing a bunch of painting the last few weeks, which has been lovely. Yeah, I've been seeing them on Facebook. They're so nice. We'll just do a 2D grid. My kid absolutely adored camping. He was rolling around in the dirt at one point, like literally. I saw him picking up some dirt and just like putting it in his hat, like tipping the dirt into his hat and then putting the hat on his head. So, you know. Thank you, I'm doing good. Just some muscle pain from all the climbing. Dutch legs aren't used to that. That's awesome though. I loved your pictures. I think it was a couple of weeks ago now in the Discord though. So cool. Yeah, I do enjoy camping, but like I'm a little bit over outback camping. I would like to do some other kinds of camping. I mean, I know we're in Australia, so like outback's kind of what you're gonna get. But you know, I'd like to maybe do some camping in the hills where it's like a bit greener and a little bit more foresty. Oh, I didn't realize Streamlabs was going to post that question again. But I don't think we got any heated discussion on whether pointy dice or rounded dice are better. I feel like that's a hot topic among the dice community. Maybe it isn't. And I'm just showing my my lack of knowledge about the hot topics of the dice community. What I might just do tonight, I think, is just try and do like a bit of a rough sketch, and then I will either neaten it up on a stream next week or I'll just do that off stream. We'll see. I can't tell if this is gonna look like suitably chaotic or if it's just gonna be like a big hot mess that's not really gonna be understandable. Because I love the little houses. You like pointy Jake? I think he just likes all the dice. One of my players makes really great pointy dice. I actually don't think I've really used much pointy dice. I think everything I've got is fairly rounded. I saw someone though on Twitter was like, oh my god, I just got my first pair of pointed dice. Was that on Twitter or on Facebook? And was like, I'm never going back to rounded dice. And I was like, wow, that's a big call. Like, what does it make it so different? I would like to buy some new dice. It's been a while since I bought some new ones. I was planning on buying a lot of packs this year, but then packs got cancelled, so, you know, there's that. Is that Pigpen from Charlie Brown? Is what Pigpen from Charlie Brown? I do prefer sharp edges for handmade because of inclusions and stuff makes them better visible. But I notice I end up not rolling them as often. Oh, okay. I hadn't thought about that in terms of them being better for handmade dice. That's interesting. I guess that makes sense. Huh. That's another thing on my list of things I want to, D&D things I want to try, is making dice. I will one day do a video where I try and make dice for this first time. I feel like I don't have enough variety in the types of, the shapes of these houses. It's kind of like... Like, I'm not a talented enough artist to think of other shapes. Okay, now what we can probably do is do a bit of a cheater. Well, not cheat, just a little shortcut. Maybe add a water tower. Oh, your kid at camping reminded me of Pigpen. Oh, right. I'm not familiar with Charlie Brown, so that's why I was confused. Yeah, I think what I'll probably do is like add some taller towers in. Oh gosh, that's too big. Kind of willy-nilly. I think it could look cool with some roads in between houses. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I should include the roads or if I should just make it like more of a clumped area. Maybe I'll just with a different color. So, well, we got to keep the grid-like thing because that's kind of what Adelaide is all about. Like this. That could maybe include a few feels pretty efficient to me, yeah. I wonder how long it would take to create a house brush. Hey, Beth. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about making brushes. I'm sure there's probably something like that out there, to be honest. I'm sure there's probably like a lot of like cartography brushes and whatnot. Hello, Jared. Jared's dancing forward. Do you want to come say hi? No. Rude. Wow, this music is very inspirational right now. I feel like I could do anything. I could draw a map that would be good. Yes, it's a little too inspirational. Alright, now we just duplicate this. And we can just pop it like here. This is gonna take so long. I forgot how long drawing things takes. This one. So how's everyone feeling about the new D&D announcements that were made over the weekend? I haven't really caught up on them yet. Because yeah, I was away and I haven't watched the panel yet, but I saw that they announced like a new or like an expanded version of 5th edition in 2024. I think that's right. Because I really need to sit up straight. I'm excited about it. I think it's great. I don't see them moving on from 5th edition anytime soon because it's so wildly popular. Yeah, I'm interested to see what they do with it. I used to make maps in Paint. I was a crazy teen with too much time on my hands. Yeah, I didn't really use Paint a lot, but I know a lot of my friends did so much art on there. It was like the only art program, you know, on our like school computer was Paint. Still need to watch the panel as well. I am uncertain. Yeah, that's fair enough. Something I would suggest is a light brush of grey on the houses at the back/top. Just a bunch of tiny vertical dashes. Yeah, that's a good idea. So I'm just going to, this is just like a rough sketching out, and then I'm going to actually go in and do some like proper line work. It'd be so weird to go 6th edition in the next few years. Hopefully not. Yeah, I don't think they will because they're releasing so many books a year. I don't see them doing a new edition anytime soon. I see them, well, they've said specifically that anything they release is going to be backwards compatible to the current edition. So it's basically like 5.5. Yeah, I think people have been calling it 5.5 because it's going to be compatible with just regular 5th edition, apparently. It's like an upgrade to the original rules. Yeah, so they're releasing all of the original core books again with updated ones. I'm assuming they're going to make the Tasha's like race ability generation stuff, they're going to make that like the way that you generate characters. So rather than having racial bonuses, you just have bonuses that you apply wherever you want them. That like whole origin thing, because I think that's probably where they will go with it. I absolutely hope they don't bring out a 6th anytime soon. It feels like when Sims 2 came out, all the extensions and then they're not valid anymore. Yeah, exactly. I feel the same way. All right. Now let's have a look at our industrial section. All right, let's do some Googling. See what we can find. I feel like this needs to be like some warehouses and then some like rounded buildings. To sound logical about the Tasha thing. Yeah, I think so. I think they're just kind of introducing stuff in like baby steps. So I think we need some like... It's hard when you're doing it 2D. Not that I can do it 3D. But when you're doing 2D to like try and represent different things. Big rectangles with tubes on top and smoke, lots of smoke. Yeah, exactly. Like lots of like this business. Maybe some like fences across it or something. Sort of like smokestacks. I don't know what that is, but it's a shape of some kind. Sawtooth roof. Oh, yeah. Kind of like... Is that... No, I feel like it does need to be on an angle, right? Because it has that, like... Oh, gosh. Did we run out of music? Yes, we did. What else can we do? Let's try this one. Oh, we're probably gonna get an ad. Let me mute this for you so you don't have to listen to this ad. The tubes and smoke is... Oh, sorry. Something that looks like a crane or a trebuchet. Oh, yeah. I could probably put that, like, over here. I need to look up what that actually looks like. Tubes and smoke is pretty much when I drive to Dortmund. That's in Germany. Oh, sweet. Industry should make more use of trebuchets. Perfect for transporting sturdy goods. That would absolutely be one way to get it done. I actually don't know if this is probably not DMCA free. Here we go, hold on. I love how they say no copyright, but it's like, I don't know if I really trust this random YouTube channel that it's actually not copyrighted music. Because a lot of the time I see them including songs from like the Incompetech music library, which is the one that I use for most of my videos, which specifically says you are not allowed to use their music without crediting them, and then they don't credit them in their caption. Alright, what does a crane look like? Crane. Okay. Just some big long poles, essentially. It's gotta be a yoldy crane. I don't know how I'll make it look yoldy. I feel like random domes as well is like kind of like... There's always these... When I drive through along like the expressway... Oh, is this? Yeah. The expressway which goes like all the industrial areas, is just like all these random domes and I don't know what they're for. What is that? Some random poles sticking up. This feels very like Sim City. Did anyone else used to play that? I used to be obsessed with that game. I bet you can still probably get it, right? You can probably get it like on Steam or something, like a version of it. Well, I'm sure there's probably like a billion new versions of something like SimCity. A water tower would be cool too. Yeah. I should chuck it like... Is that kind of what a water tower looks like? Gotta trust the process, right? This is all part of the process. They just look like boobs. My immature mind. Just put like random fences everywhere. SimCity 2000, yeah, it was so good. And when you finish filling the map, invite all the disasters. Yeah, exactly. I played the Linux version. We used to look at what was coming from the smokestacks and try to determine if it was water vapor or some kind of exhaust fume. My dad taught us how to spot the difference. Oh, that's really cool. City Skylines is the modern equivalent to SimCity these days. It's a complete time sink and I adore it. Oh, I don't know if I should check that out because I will probably have the same thing happen. I've got enough time sinks in my lives these days. Currently replaying God of War because, you know, I don't know why I'm not starting the 50 games on my to playlist that I'm like, I really want to play these games. And then I'm like, but maybe I'll just play God of War again. I just got so hyped about the new trailer for the new game. And then I just wanted to play the old one again. And actually finish it because I finished the main storyline the first time I played it through, but I didn't do all the side quests and stuff. So I want to go back and do those. Oh, we need like I was gonna say we need a lighthouse, but this is not a coastal city, so we probably don't. Alright, I think that's kind of a thing. It's all incredibly messy, but that is kind of the vibe we're gonna go for, I think. Might actually make this like a teensy bit bigger. The Valkyries, yeah, I know, I gotta do the Valkyries. I gotta do it. I never did them the first time. I was just convincing my sister to play Dragon Age games. She owns them plus DLC because they're on sale, but she hasn't played. Yeah, I've only played Inquisition. And I started playing Origins, but I didn't end up finishing it. Could do a watchtower around the center where the town hall is. Yeah, I reckon that's a good idea. And like, if this is gonna be a walled city, then that probably means that there needs to be gates. So there probably needs to be like here there needs to be like city gates. And also like, see this feels like much more like the entrance to the actual city. So maybe the wall shouldn't go around North Adelaide. Or maybe they should have it'll be like an individually walled area. Anyway, I don't know. We can get to that later. Oh, I forgot that there's more industrial. Now you'll get to see my layer management skills just go out the window as I get lazier and lazier and I just create more and more layers. I'm not sure about this scale. I'm actually wondering if these things need to be like bigger. To like try and get the, like I want it to look busy and overflowing, but I do want you to be able to tell like what the actual districts are. Like it's, if you look at it from here, it's kind of hard to tell what it all is. I mean, I know it's very messy at the moment too. Layer management. Oh, I hate layer management. Hey Rich, how you doing? How you finding Procreate? Yeah, I really love Procreate. I've used it for years and years. I mean, just for doodling and stuff, nothing too fancy. If you mirror the top industrial part, it would look less like a copy paste. Yeah, that's a good idea. There you go. Ta-da! You could color code the different areas. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Either the fill or the lines. Yeah. I think I'll just, yeah, continue on with just this sketchiness and then we can, oops, I'm on the wrong layer. I'm on the wrong layer! Might just make these a little bit. Oh, did I turn this layer down? Oh, I did. That was clever of me. All right, next, okay. Now, the courthouse. I feel like that needs to be like pillars and stuff, right? That's kind of what I think of when I think of a courthouse. Oh, this looks so terrible. I need this to become a good map at the end, guys, because I want to turn this into a video. I need some quality content. It either needs to be very good or extremely bad, because that's the only way the content is good. If it's just mediocre, then it's not great. It needs to be good or really bad. That's why I like anytime I film a video and something goes really wrong, I'm actually fine with it now. It's good content. Does that kind of look like a courthouse? I feel like I need to do some different roofs other than just like a triangle. It looks good. No. I was just tidying it up a little bit. Tidying it up a little bit as I continue to do it extremely messily. Maybe I'll just turn this off. Yeah, that makes it a bit tidier. Maybe it needs like a... No. No. All right, let's... I need to look at a picture. It's like I can see it in my mind. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. So it just needs to be like a smaller triangle. Oh, with like a dome thingy on it. This. Then with like a big... That just looks like a little hat. Oh, I need to know if this giveaway time is going a little bit bananas. But anyway, enter my giveaway if you haven't already. I actually don't own The Wild Beyond the Witchlight myself yet, and I'm giving away a copy of it. I probably need to buy myself a copy as well. It doesn't really... It's like a smaller dome. My dome's too big. I'm shaming my dome. My dome's too big. The dome is getting bigger. Little roof. It's just not quite what I'm envisioning. No. Alright, I think I should just move on, because I will come back and like... I kind of didn't mind the big dome. Maybe I just need some like smaller domes as well. Yeah, it's fine. It must feed. What's the time? 9:30. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna get this, even just this rough sketch done today. So this is taking me much longer than I anticipated. It turns out they need talent to do something like this. Alright. The dome is nice. I got rid of the dome, I think, that you are complimenting because of the delay. Alright, so this is gonna be the square. So we can kind of keep that. We'll have little around here. I feel like maybe... what layer is that? Oh god, I'm already Alright, I'm gonna label my layers. Look at me be a proper grown-up person. Oh. My iPad doesn't like it when it is plugged in trying to use the number pad. So this section needs to be a bit bigger. Wait. Oh, it's this one. Oh no, I did it on the same layer. That is my fault. And paste. No, no, I didn't. No. Go away. There we go. Like that. Then that one and this one need to go together. Then this, oh, I can't see. These two need to go together. Look at me go. Look at me labeling things. I've been drawing a huge new city map for the last 2 weeks in my downtime and it all progresses so slowly. Oh, what's your city like? Tell me about it. What kind of a city is it? Just gonna do this. Oops. If anything, this experience is just going to give me a newfound respect for all of the maps that are in the D&D books. Hi, Zipper on Disney. How are you? Hello. Thanks for dropping by. What time is it there for you? Is it morning? Early morning? I don't know. I don't know time zones. Alright, this is, I guess it's just gonna be like a town square. What do you put in a town square? A clock? Is that ye olde? Don't know why it has a bajillion hands. And some shrubbery. I love how I said that this was going to be the lazy way of doing a map, but it really isn't because I still have to draw everything. It was helpful in generating ideas to do it over my hometown, but now I have to actually draw everything myself. 8 AM. Nice! Good time of day. Alright, now what should the market section be like? What are we gonna use to denote the markets? Big and cyberpunky. The cyberpunk style isn't really translating the way I'd like in the illustration though, but the whole thing looks way better than I'd ever hoped, so happy accident. That's good! This is looking really, really cool. Oh, thanks, Jake! Thanks! Yeah. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I'm feeling like denoting the different districts is gonna be a bit tricky. I feel like maybe, and I think this is kind of what the Leviathan map does really well. Is that it has some like big kind of central buildings that kind of sort of help play into the theme of what it is. And I like how as well how the districts are named, so I'd like to do that as well. I think that would be cool. At the risk of it looking too circus-like, markers could be tents and wagons. Yeah, Poop City, yeah. Yeah, I love that so much. And then they're like, why are you laughing? It's the poop deck. That's what it is. Yeah. Man, I loved Pirates of Leviathan. It's just so good. I've been watching a lot of Dimension 20 lately and just absolutely loving it. Yeah, I think tents and wagons could be pretty cool. Hey, Molly. Do you want to come here? You want to come say hello? No, she doesn't want to come say hello. Yeah. I feel like we should have my roads layer. Should have kind of like a main thoroughfare. Yeah, it's fine. Look, I'm gonna label my layer right now. Oh, a rotunda in the center. Oh, I like that idea. That's cool. Can I get that idea to translate across though? That is the question. Oh no, I'm just ending up with another dome. That's not what a rotunda looks like. A rotunda has a pointy roof. It looks kind of like a tent. It looks pretty much exactly like a tent. But I'm kind of okay with that. Can even give it like a little... something on top. Like a lantern or something. And then... yeah, having like wagons and things. That looks like a go-kart. It's a nice rotunda. Thank you. As you can probably tell, I'm not the most artistically gifted. Oh, these are like kids' wagons. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it is just kind of a box with wheels. What I should probably do maybe is put one like here. And like put some crates on it and stuff, I guess. Some like... I feel like maybe this needs to come down a bit. So there's a bit more like distinction. Some tents. Hmm. I really like the rotunda. I don't know what else to put around it. I guess just some more wagons, maybe? Sorry, a lot of this stream is me just going at myself. So if you're just like lurking or just like listening along, it's just constantly. Sorry about that. What program is this? Oh, this is Procreate on the iPad. I really recommend it. It's about, well, when I bought it, it was like $15 Australian. And it's just excellent. I mean, I just mainly just sort of doodle on it, so I don't really use its full capability, but I know people who, you know, are full-time artists who it's what they use professionally. Nope, that's not the right shape. Some other kind of like vehicles or buildings that we can put in this area. Need to fill a space, put a bunch of boxy crate piles in all the gaps. Yeah. I think you're right. I think that's a good idea. I'll just throw a few more tents around. A couple of like little tents as well, like rounded tents. Oh, I just looked up from typing and that market looks cool. Thank you. A counter with a little awning. Oh yeah, that's cute. I'll put that here. Is that? It's not. Kind of. I think I need another wagon on this side, maybe. Maybe this could have a little roof type thing on it. Yeah. We're getting there. It certainly does look messy and chaotic, which was the brief I gave myself, so there is that. Actually, I feel like maybe this just needs to be a big flag. Probably good that some areas maybe are a little bit more spaced out so that it provides a bit of contrast. And then it can add like this kind of stuff to fill it in. Yeah. Honestly, not hating it so far. Like, obviously it's just the sketch. I mean, I'm anticipating the finished product to also be very, like, rough and sketchy and messy, but... Alright, now, what should we do next? The Arts Precinct. Now, what's the Arts Precinct gonna look like? We need, like, a big theater. I have put like the theater here because that's where the festival center is, but maybe maybe I could just combine that like over in this Arts Precinct area and just have this section be, because like this is where Parliament House is, so maybe this needs to be like the Guild Hall or the Mayor's area or something. Is this for a new campaign? No, this is just, I just wanted to try making a map, and I'm actually basing it off of my hometown. So, underneath is the actual map of my hometown, which is Adelaide. Yeah, so we're kind of using that as like a base for where all the districts are, because Adelaide is very, as you can see, it's like very much on a grid. So it's like quite easy to kind of follow along and to divide into different sections. I just thought it would be fun to like try, yeah, doing something with my hometown. But maybe I'll use it in a campaign. I would love to DM more campaigns. I just like feel like I don't have enough time to even do the ones that I'm currently doing properly. Alright, so maybe I need to do the theater. And the problem is that the festival theater is kind of ugly. At least it's being rebuilt. I could do Her Majesty's though. Her Majesty's is quite nice. Her Majesty's is really cool because they knocked down the entire back half of the theatre, and they've left the facade, and they've completely rebuilt the entire theatre, but using a lot of the original elements. A statue or a sculpture. Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe I could put that where I've put the festival theatre. It would translate well into a campaign, and using places you know in real life is so useful for improvised world building. Exactly. Yeah, this is kind of what I was thinking. I think it would be pretty fun. And like just having a sense of where things are, like knowing that if you head east from, you know, the town square, that you're going to end up like at the gardens, or, you know, that kind of thing. Like it's just helpful to know. Yeah, so this is what the Her Majesty facade looks like when they've redone the whole thing. It's pretty cool. Go away. It's not very yoldy. That's okay. You could put the Sydney Opera House there. I could, but then it wouldn't be Adelaide, you know? Oops. I've already forgotten what it looked like. Yeah, it's got that beautiful like dome thing in the middle. Hello, Monarch's Factory. Dale, how you doing? Map is looking dope. Thank you. It's a work in progress, you know. I'm doing the best I can with the tools that I have on hand. I did a horror one-shot set in my hometown. It helped add to the spookiness to see the players use their real-world knowledge in the game. That's so cool. What is that, what's that game you play where you are, like... Adam, I know you'll know what it is because you were running it at Brain Hacker. When you, like, are playing as yourself and you're, like, use a map of your local area and you have to, like, decide what to do. What is that called? Early last year, oh sorry, the Opera Theatre in Valletta, Malta is still a World War II ruin as far as I recall. Right. Early last year I did a heist one-shot, secretly used the Ayers House mansion on North Terrace as the map. Ooh, that's clever. Oh yeah, Ayers House, that's a very fancy spot. What am I doing with this theatre? I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing. End of the World. That's right. That's right. Yeah, I always thought that looked really fun. What did I have? I had like... Oh, it has like a taller bit and some pointy bits and lots of windows. I love Procreate for more freehand sketching, but Affinity Designer is better for snapping and grid-based drawing. Ah, good to know. Yeah, like I said, I really only just use it for doodling. Don't know how I feel about the roof of this so far. I mean, I just don't know if that really like screams a theater, but then it's kind of like, I don't know, how do you make it scream a theater? End of the World is such a fun concept, and they have all those different types of apocalypses too. Yeah, it sounds really fun. I reckon I'd love to give it a go. I think my mum would like it because she's very into like horror movies and especially like apocalypse movies. I think she would enjoy it. Also, she's like a weird crafting lady, so she would have like a million gazillion different things on hand to use in such an occasion. I think you're onto something with the pillar top shapes. You don't necessarily have to follow the pillars all the way down. Yeah, I think the pointy bits just look too weird. I keep reminding myself to not get caught up in the details because like this is literally just supposed to be sketching out the ideas and then I will do the details later, but this is what I always do when I'm drawing. Look, you know, I think it's fine. Put some shrubbery around it. Oh, I miss performing in the theater. In the theater. Her Majesty's is a beautiful theatre to perform in. I didn't get to perform in it though after the refurbishment, but I bet it's gorgeous with all the like top of the art backstage stuff. Put a cylinder at the back of the theatre building, then make it like an amphitheatre. I'm trying to envision what what you mean. Because an amphitheatre would need to be like, the whole thing would need to be rounded, right? The horror one I ran was in that style. I made sheets for each player as themselves for the character. My dog ended up being the final boss. That's so great. That is such a good idea. Oh my god, I would love to do that with Molly. You would be a good boss, wouldn't you, Molly? What kind of stats did you give your friends? Were any of them offended by your player character choices? Actually, now that I'm remembering, Dragon Friends did a one-shot where they did End of the World. Yeah, that was pretty funny. What's the time? 10 o'clock. I might have to call it soon. 10 o'clock is late for me. I am an old lady when it comes to bedtime. Man, we didn't even get like a quarter of this done. That's okay. What I might do, Cthulhu dog is brilliant. Yeah, just think of like all the different pets you could use. That would be really fun. Molly, don't you want to come and say hi? Come here, baby. Come and say hi to the people. Come here. Oh. Oh my god, I forgot the half time zone existed. I know, when I did, oh, that was actually for your stream, Zipperon. I was like, when I did the time zone conversion, I'm like, why am I on the half hour? It's so weird. I'll post it on Twitter. They got a kick out of the good-natured ribbing. The grad student got liberal arts instead of martial arts and rhetorical weapons. That's awesome. That's really good. Yeah, we got daylight savings this weekend. So that'll be good. This is exciting. Those markets are so good. I can't wait to see the rest. Thank you. Thanks, Adam. I'm pretty, you know what? It's not quite what I had in mind, but given my skill level, I think, you know, I think it's looking okay so far. Especially once I tidy it up and everything. Molly, what you doing? Let's give a little Molly close up. There she is. What is wrong with my chat box? Why was it so weird looking? Let's try adding it again. Chat box. There we go. No. 10:30 here. I need sleep too. No worries, Paul. Good night. Have a good sleep. Look at her. Oh, she's so cute. Can you hear her purring in the microphone? No. She'll put up with literally anything if it means cuddles. Literally everything about that description is incredible. I'd kill to sit in a session like that. Yeah. Yeah, man, I want to play more games. It's so hard to like just fit everything in. I have too many hobbies. This is my forever, like, yeah, just my forever problem. And I'm currently on long service leave and I still do not have enough time for all of my hobbies. I still feel like I don't have enough hours in the day. So I just have to accept that I don't have enough hours in the day to do all the things that I want to do. All right, well, before I finish up, let's brainstorm a couple more, like what I can put to represent the different areas. So what can I put to put the seedier sections? Like run down looking bars and stuff. Like some neon type signs. Feel that not enough hours in the day. Yeah, it's just impossible. It's just like, I just want to do everything and I can't. It's like, why can't I do everything? I just want to. There's always a dodgy looking part. Maybe a dog track. Oh, that's a good idea. Where's the damn time turner tech when you need it? Yeah, exactly. Over here is going to be like hospital type buildings. Weird shops where you can buy weird healing things. I think I might make this like a statue or something instead. This should probably be a statue as well, rather than a clock. I feel like a clock is not very yoldy. Hello, Mr. Teresk, how are you doing? Look at all the YouTubers are stopping by today. I'm currently trying to make a map which is based off of my hometown, so this is my actual hometown. Yeah. So that's kind of where we're at. So I'm just doing a rough sketching, rough ideas, and then I will hopefully make it look actually pretty. This just needs to be a fancy house. Actually, I think this whole area could just be one area. Because that's like Parliament House and the governor's residence. Casino the river might be good. Yeah, I was thinking that as well. But I could potentially just put it here, like in the seedy part. Or maybe it should just go here instead of the statue. Oh, mannequins and clothes in the Taylor district? Yeah. Oh, Molly, she's tucking her head in. So cute. Clothes. Measuring tape type thingamabobber. This needs to be like a library. Oh, this is so messy. Apologies to anyone attempting to read my writing. Not sure what to do for like the inns and the eateries. If I should just do some actual food. Oh my god. Molly, you are so cute. Stop. Stop being so cute. And then everything else I think is like relatively self-explanatory. So we got the Cathedral. We're going to do some fancy houses in North Adelaide. If we end up doing that, I'm not sure yet. And the stables. Fully using this to procrastinate editing. Oh no, should I just keep going then for as long as possible so you don't have to do it? I've got a few projects that I'm supposed to be editing at the moment and I just haven't been doing it and I've been putting it off, and this project I've been doing has completely stalled. Yeah. The giant pigeon! I forgot about the giant pigeon. Absolutely. I feel like that should be one of the statues. I'll just make a note here to remind myself. And the other thing I've been procrastinating from is that I have gotten a free copy. I have legally gotten a free copy of Final Cut Pro because I now have an iMac, and I have been procrastinating like learning how to use it because I'm just so used to Premiere, but it will like save me so much money if I just switch to Final Cut. So I need to do that. Whatever type of building you want to do, type it plus clip art or icon into Google Images. Yeah, that's a great idea. For the references. Should be some good inspiration for map icons. Yeah, that's absolutely true, especially like tourist maps and stuff. Would be really good. Molly, you're putting your claws in me and I don't like that, even though you're cute. You're very cute. Alright. Well, I think that's probably gonna be it for now. I gotta turn this mess into something else. Into something, actually coherent. That would be very helpful. Don't you think so? Thanks everyone for hanging out. This was very pleasant and fun, and thank you for sticking with me through my initial nerves about drawing in front of people, because I don't know why that made me nervous, but it did. I think it's because I can't help but ascribe value to my perceived skill level in a thing, even though I logically know that it doesn't matter, because that's not the point. Bring on part 2. This was great while typing out spells. Oh, is this for your system, Jake? That's exciting. Yeah, I'll definitely do it again. I'll probably do a bit of work on it off stream, just so we can maybe get to actually doing some nice bits. But yeah, I think I'll continue with this next week. I would like to fit in another stream a week, but I think once a week is probably about all I can realistically manage. I might occasionally drop in like an extra stream here and there, but yeah. Also, I'm gonna be back streaming on Twitch with Jared tomorrow. Let me just drop that link real quick. I need to work out why my commands are not working. There we go. We're gonna be starting a playthrough of Mass Effect, which I've never played before. So Jared's played it, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. So that will be tomorrow night at about 8 o'clock my time. So about 2 hours ago was 8 o'clock here, if that helps you and if you're in a different time zone. Got a playtest on Monday. I want to get the playtest version printed for Xena. Yay! I realize I'm going to be away for Xena and I'm so disappointed because I was so excited about it, but I forgot because we were supposed to be going to PAX that weekend, and because we couldn't go, we booked a trip to Victor Harbor, just a little family holiday. So I won't be here. But it looks amazing. Oh my god, look at this cat. Look at her. Yeah, if you're in Adelaide, you should absolutely go and check out, yeah, the Xena Fest, which should be absolutely awesome. Have you got a link somewhere, Jake? Feel free to drop one. Remember the days of being able to go places? Oh, I know. I'm so sorry. I know. I'm so sorry. I always forget, and then I feel insensitive for talking about it because I know it must be absolute garbage. I feel very privileged to live where I live. Although I keep waiting for the other shoe to drop. Like, I keep waiting for it to happen here, because I'm sure it will at some point. But yes. Yes, no, we're going to a little house in Victor Harbor and just staying there. The 3 of us. I'll send you a copy of the playtest when it's done. Awesome, I would love that. That would be great. That would be really fun. Yeah. Alright friends, well I think I'm gonna leave it there for tonight. I'm gonna go to bed, get some good sleep. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you around on Twitch tomorrow night. But if not, I'll be streaming again next Tuesday here on YouTube. Yeah, I think that's it. Have a great night. Bye. Say bye, Molly. She's like, don't talk to me. I just want cuddles.